I'm Haydn. I'm here in the Faux Appétit Test Kitchen, and today we're making gourmet Krispy Kreme donuts. As you can see here, I have all of my ingredients out, measured, and ready to go, and we're going to begin making the dough. We also want to give a huge shout out to our queen, Claire Saffitz, for inspiring this video. If you too are a Claire Saffitz and a Gourmet Make stan, you know IWD FC FTBATK. We are starting off with 3 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. We're just gonna toss it right into the bowl. You just really get it all in there. We've got a little flour shower going on, and I'll be handing off my ingredients to Shoe Chef, to my Shoe Chef. Wait a minute, to my sous chef, Chef Eileen. Thank you, ma'am. We have 1 tablespoon of kosher salt right into the bowl, 4 tablespoons of honey. Look at that glorious dribble of honey just pouring right into the bowl. And in go our 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast. And last but not least, we'll be using 4 ounces, aka 1 stick, of unsalted butter cut into small pieces, like so. And we're just gonna toss her right into the bowl with our other ingredients. We're just going to mix this all up on low until we see it start to look like a nice base for our dough. Oh no! Oh no!
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
Okay, folks, I have realized that there is a piece of butter paper floating in my dough. So we're just gonna remove that. I thought I saw some red color. Now we're just going to form a little well where our wet ingredients can sit once we pour them in, right in the base of our dough here. First off, we're using 2 eggs. Shout out to Chef Eileen for cracking these already. In they go. And next up, another 4 tablespoons of honey. Watch this just glorious honey pour here, folks. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, which we've got measured out here. 1, 2. That's perfect. And then we've got 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And boy, oh boy, does this stuff smell amazing. And last but not least, we have 2 cups of tepid whole milk. And I learned from Claire and Chef Eileen that tepid just means room temperature. So we've had these 2 cups of milk sitting out for quite some time now, and they are going right on in the bowl. We've got our ingredients here all in the bowl ready to go. We're just gonna dump everything into the other bowl, and then we'll set up our dough hook again and get to spinning. Now we are going to mix this on a low spin speed until a shaggy dough forms. So back to mixing we go.
A few moments later.
Now we are ready to lower our bowl, and then we're gonna take this out, dump it on the counter here, flour it a little bit, and then just work it into a nice ball of dough. We're going to go ahead and sift some flour right onto our pile of dough here so it's a little bit easier to work with. It's sticking to the counter. we are going to just set this into a nice clean bowl. We're going to cover it and then we're going to stick it in the fridge overnight to let it continue to rise throughout the night. Quickly in. And she's in! Our dough is all ready to go. We're gonna set it on the counter to allow it to rise. I'm gonna come back in an hour, pop this puppy in the fridge. We'll do that all together, and I'll see you soon.
1 hour later.
Hey everyone, it's Haydn here. We're back. It has been about an hour and a half or so. Our dough has absolutely now doubled in size. Let me show you. Check this out. To the fridge we go. Good night, sweet angel. We will see you in the morning.
The next day.
And today we're back. Our dough is still in the fridge. We've had it sitting there overnight. It's good to go. But before we start rolling out this dough and getting our donuts frying, we're going to go ahead and bring the oil to 325 degrees Fahrenheit so that once our donuts have proofed, we can get them right in there. A tip that I learned from Claire is that you want to be careful you don't overproof your donuts, because then when they come out of the fryer and you smoosh them down, you're gonna get oil leakage, which is definitely not what you want. Now we are going to go get our dough out of the fridge and I will bring you guys along for the dough journey. You guys can see how much she has risen already. She is looking mighty fine, and we are going to get this out, start working it, moving quickly, because it's easiest to work with cold dough that's fresh out of the fridge. Here we go. Here we dough, I should say.
Release all of those sounds that are trapped in your mind.
Let's roll! Who's your doughy, am I right? We're rolling, 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 rolling on the dough river. We could have had it all, rolling in the dough. We want to roll our dough until it's about a ½ inch in thickness. We're gonna take our cup and we're gonna begin cutting out our donuts.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
We're back rolling and we're going to get our donuts into the fryer. We wanna fry about 2-ish minutes on each side, and you use chopsticks to flip them over in your oil. Just go right in. Lower. A little hot, our oil's a tad hot. Ooh! Wow! They look pretty good! Donuts for donuts. They do look pretty good. They're nice color. This one obviously is a little bit janky, so we're gonna break into that one so we can see if we do indeed think they're a little too cakey. Definitely a little cakey, as we can kind of see. And when you smoosh it down, it should be puffing back. But let's just see how it tastes. Really good flavor overall. I don't think it's too oily. And I would tell you because I do not like funnel cakes, and this doesn't taste like funnel cake to me.
Meanwhile,
We did decide that we're actually going to let our donuts continue to proof just a little bit more, and we'll move on and go ahead and make our glaze or the glaze. We have 3 cups of powdered sugar, a pinch of kosher salt, which we already pinched in off camera. We're gonna be doing 2 tablespoons of refined coconut oil, so you can just melt the entire jar in the microwave and then scoop right in to get your tablespoons. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And last but not least, we have 3/4 of a cup of whole milk. And this one doesn't matter if it's tepid or not, it can just come right out the fridge and into your bowl. All right, so now using a big whisk, we're just gonna whisk this all together until we have a nice glaze. So we're gonna get back to frying, and once we're ready to dip these puppies in, we will be back.
Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly.
We have fried all of our donuts. We have close to 30 donuts here, literally a ton. We even did a twist and some thickies that we're gonna stuff some fresh lemon curd into. And we did some donut holes, which we have tried already in some lemon curd and the icing, and it's absolutely delicious. So we'll be back to show you the end results when they're all glazed.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Welcome back. We have now fried all of our donuts, made the icing. Everything is now ready to go. We have everything presented right here in front of us, and it is time for the grand gourmet Krispy Kreme donut reveal. Let's see them. Lovely. We have our tower of glaze. We have these glorious colored donuts, perfect for summer. Just look at those sprinkles. Some even tie-dye effects on some of them. And then we come over here and we've got our lovely lemon donuts filled with an incredible lemon curd that Chef Eileen whipped up, a plain chocolate to separate them right in the middle, and that concludes today's gourmet make. So hold on one second there, folks. I want to know how you think we did. Here are Krispy Kremes that we went and got this morning. Of course, our glaze is set a little bit more into the donuts, but I must say they look pretty good in color and texture, in denseness, just everything. So I want to know, how do you guys think we did? Be sure to sound off in the comments below, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. A big shout out and thank you to Chef Claire Saffitz for the recipe and for the inspiration. And have a great day. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.